sun's rays, a lesson to be applied. I'm like, dang, okay, what are we even talking? All right, today I'm checking out Pearl Jam. I'm listening to the song Present Tense. Let's get into it.
Do you see the way that tree bends? Does it inspire? Leaning out to catch the sun's rays, a lesson to be applied. Are you getting something out of this all encompassing trip? You can spend your time alone, redigesting past regrets. Or you can come to terms and realize you're the only one who can forgive yourself. Makes much more sense to live in the present tense. Have you ideas on how this life ends? Checked your hands and studied the lines. Have you the belief that the road ahead ascends off into the light? Seems that needlessly it's getting harder to find are we getting something out of this whole encompassing trip? You can spend your time alone, redigesting past regrets. Oh, you can come to terms and realize you're the only one who cannot forgive yourself. Oh, makes much more sense to live in the present time.
We pausing it. I'm gonna wait and finish the chorus, and now it sounds like they're building up to something. So we're gonna back it up. We're getting back into the middle of that chorus. Now, okay, we got some deep thinking, reflective activity going on in this song, which from the beginning, I was like, oh, we're going deep. We're getting into something deep. When he was talking about the tree leaning toward, the tree leans towards the light, and there's a lesson in there. And I'm like, oh crap. Oh no, I think we gotta think. Let me say, do you see the way the tree bends? This is the first line of the first verse. Does it inspire? I'm like, okay, is a tree bending inspire me? Not really. Leaning out to catch the sun's rays, a lesson to be applied. I'm like, dang, okay, what are we even talking? Just that first part, I'm like, dang, okay, I'm supposed to get some lesson out of this? I'm glad it's got annotations, because I can just click that. But I guess lean towards what's good for you. You know what I'm saying? If you lean towards the past, that's bad for you. right? Something like that. Stay in the present tense. I like the overall message, which is to be in the present tense, right? The verses make it kind of deep, and maybe I can't chew on all that right now at one time. You know, it's a fat wad to chew on, but I like the message, being in the present tense. You know what I mean? If you can be a stressed out person, I can stress myself out sometimes, worrying about things that haven't even happened yet. I like to kind of live in the future, honestly. It ain't in the past. I'm kind of a future, but I like the future pace things out. And sometimes you do that, you just stress yourself out. You could just live in the present tense and enjoy the moment, but I promise, I'm getting better at that. I'm getting better at it. It's a good time for this song because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be more in the present moment, enjoy my family and things. Pearl Jam vibed this out, man. They hit us with those deep vibes. They gave us the deep, relaxing, reflective vibes. Now, this first verse, I gotta see these annotations. I can't stop thinking about what is the lesson of the leaning tree leaning towards the sun. You know, what the heck is the lesson there? They better tell us in these annotations. Do you know the lesson? Do you know why the tree leans towards the sun and how we're supposed to apply this to our lives? Please tell me genius knows. A tree is an unconscious living being. It's struggling to survive. A tree isn't unconscious? I thought trees were conscious. Didn't they say something like trees pass nutrients on the forest floor to each other and like ration out nutrients? I thought trees are freaking alive and they have some kind of consciousness. What? But okay. A tree as an unconscious living being is struggling to survive, trying to get enough sun and water to live. What lesson can we get from it? The tree isn't concerned about past or future. Its only goal is survival. The first line also suggests an observation rooted in the present. How often do we just look around us, leaning out to catch its rays? What is going on here? It's also worth noting that the entire verse is in the grammatical present tense. Oh, now we're getting some insight. The whole verse is in the present tense. They're in the present tense. Okay. Okay. That's enough annotations for the day. Yeah, I don't know. I think trees are conscious, and I don't necessarily think they're struggling. The lesson of the leaning tree to me is you're just leaning in. You know, you're leaning in to the present moment, to what's good for you. The present moment, the sun is over here, the tree leaning over here. As the seasons change, maybe the tree hits you with that, they start leaning the other direction to go towards the sun. And the season change again. And, you know, that's why trees be all squiggly and stuff. They're just always leaning towards the sun. They're always attracted to what's good for them in the present tense, baby. They don't mean it's struggling just because it's leaning. That's what I'm thinking that whole tree leaning thing is. But I don't know, you tell me. Why is the tree leaning towards the sun? Is it struggling to survive or what?
I don't know. me, man, what do you know? What do you know? Me and my boys on the road. We the go. She told me, boy, you the go. Like, I don't know.